Capricorns, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of April the 21st. Let's see what's coming through for your sign. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If Capricorn is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well, okay? So we are moving into Taurus season now on the 19th. Today is 17th. And Taurus is an earth sign. It has to do with stability, security, groundedness, balance, and things like that. So maybe that's one area that most of us would be focusing on. And there is also a new moon happening in the sign of Taurus on the 27th. And new moons are all about new beginnings. Looks like we will be beginning something new from the right place. you know, because we are focusing on balancing our energies and feeling more centered and everything, and from that place whatever we begin, it will go well, right? So hopefully. All right, so let's see. Capricorns, your cards are Eight of Cups, King of Swords, and Ace of Swords. Okay, communication is coming through very strongly, and the Tower is also here. So with the Tower, you are doing something a little bit challenging, and it could be, you brainstorming. Now you have to figure things out, and it may not feel comfortable, but I would say a blessing in disguise, because this is actually, it could be learning, it could be someone is challenging your way of doing things. It could be maybe you are initiating these changes. Maybe you know that you have outgrown certain things, and now you are figuring out a new way of doing things. So you are doing something different, and it may not feel comfortable in the heads, in the mind, because now you have to figure things out and everything. But there is an opportunity, there is a blessing, so that's amazing. And looks like this could also be an emotional outburst for some of you, because communication is happening, and this could be, whatever it is that you have been holding on to, now it's coming out, so volcano explosion. And it could be either your energy, Capricorn, or it could be somebody else. And so here you are feeling a little bit, disappointed maybe, and you are detaching from that situation. You are moving away from it emotionally. It could be that you are right there, but you are emotionally detached. And when I said emotionally detached, meaning it could be that you don't want to deal with it, and so you are, going away maybe, or it could be that you are not uh, this also has to do with you telling yourself it is what it is. Acceptance. There is nothing, maybe, this is not in your hands, so there is nothing you are doing about it. Things like that, but there is a little bit sadness, little bit, disappointment. Or it could be that maybe now just you are just walking away, you are just saying no to certain things, or it could be just temporary. Okay, maybe you are taking some space, you are giving it some time, some distance, so you can figure things out in your own mind, so you can then come back and handle it, find resolutions. So these are your cards. Eight of Cups. It could also be travel coming through for some of you guys. Maybe you don't want to go, but you have to go, things like that. So yeah, especially like if you are visiting family, friends, or things like that, and now it's time to, maybe vacation is ending now and you have to go, things like that is coming through. So King of Swords. So with King of Swords, this is also, some changes are happening, Capricorn, and you might feel a little bit resistant. So it has something to do, this is what I have been telling all the signs for this week. This is the new moon energy, what is happening in the sky right now, and it's coming through for all of us, okay? So it could be that there is an opportunity, and an opportunity for us to create some change, but it may not feel comfortable, so we might resist it. It could be a difficult situation in relationships, it could be our work, it could be our health. So, but this is a blessing in disguise. Yes, it may not, it something unexpected, but an opportunity for us to uh, transform this. Yes, work is involved, we have to put in the work and effort. And that might not feel comfortable, so that could be the reason why the resistance is happening here. But yeah, King of Swords is someone who is a little bit stubborn. They have their own ways, they know what is right, and they are stuck in their own ways, so they usually are not that flexible. It could be for good, or maybe it all depends upon what the situation demands. Yes, sometimes we have to be flexible, we have to adjust and adapt, and learn, and and also in relationship, yes, sometimes we do have to we can't run away from conflicts. Sometimes conflicts are necessary, and it help us create positive changes. Anger is also good, especially if we know um, how to use that, to create a change. Because when we are angry, when we realize that we have this emotion, then it's all about clearly seeing and understanding. uh, we can like sit down, we can either take it out on others, or we can really be conscious of what we are feeling inside, where it is coming from, and release all kinds of expectations and dependencies, uh, and really try to figure things out. Meaning, like, and it's also an opportunity for us to understand ourselves better. What is it that we are seeking, what is it that we really need? And instead of expecting that from others and wanting others to be in a certain way, wanting others to give that to us, we can actually give whatever it is that we need to ourselves. We can take care of ourselves, and when that happens, we come across the right people, the right opportunities, we set ourselves free, we set others free. And we can move into acceptance. We can accept ourselves, you know uh, and also our, the people around, whoever they are, and without any expectations. So that is unconditional love. So it everything has to do with being conscious of, like, understanding ourselves better, and being conscious of what we are coming across, our experiences, and then changing our perspectives. And that's what I'm seeing here. This is new consciousness, awareness, new information, new insights, and you seeing something in a different way. And this is also forgiveness. It could be that now you are ready to have that conversation, even if it doesn't feel comfortable, because the intention is right, the intention is good. You are coming from, um, like, you want to create a positive change, so you are not sitting with whatever this is. Instead, you are facing your challenges. You are there, you are not avoiding it, you are not running away from it, you are right there in the middle of it, and you are handling it beautifully. So this is a card of self empowerment, you staying in your power, you having that conversation, you asking for what you want, you being assertive. So this is you rising above your challenges. So this is beautiful energy, Capricorn, very empowering. So yes. And with this, it could either be your energy, or it could be somebody else. um, this is you. Yeah, this is asking you if you want to be a little bit flexible, meaning, yes, we want to share our thoughts, whatever it is that we want to say, we have to express it. But we also, at the same time, we also want to listen to where the other person is coming from, what they are talking about, and their perspectives, how they are seeing the situation, and things like that. So that way we can then come up with a plan, right? We can work together, we can meet somewhere in between, and we can make decisions um, that works for everybody concerned, so this is you making some powerful decisions here. And yeah, making something right, so if there have been something that's bothering you, you are making it right. So making the right decisions, you are on the right path. Beautiful. So here, whatever it is that you are letting go, like if it, yeah, you are leaving something, you are releasing something. But what I want to say is you are on the right path. You are doing the right thing. Something to do with the home. Maybe you might come across some, something to do with pipelines. So if there is any issue, just be aware of that. Do you want to take care of it? Be proactive. Something to do with your health is also coming through, Capricorn. Something to do with your health. So take good care of yourself. If you are feeling like a little bit exhausted, maybe think about taking a break and take care of yourself. Everything else can wait. So yeah, being a little bit flexible is important when it comes to these things, like adjusting. It could be adjusting, you are making some changes here and there, something to do with your schedules, your routine. And it could also be, asking for help whenever you need it, instead of trying to do everything yourself. And yeah, everything else can wait. So focus on whatever is important for you, and a little bit remain a little bit flexible. Yeah, listening is also important, and I'm not seeing it here, to be honest with you. It could either be your energy or someone else, so it will be a little bit difficult to get through your messages, get through your thoughts, your whatever it is that you are talking about. On the other hand, this is you knowing what you want. Like I said, you staying in your power, um, being clear about what you want and how you want to get things done and things like that. So that's nice. Something to do with training, learning, technical stuff is also coming through, and also writing. It could be that maybe if you are a writer, um, then maybe, if you have been working on a project, now it's time for you to announce it. This is an announcement. Maybe, you are sharing it with everybody. um, on the other hand, this is also you coming across like a speaking engagements. So a new project, something new. And that's what new moons are all about, new beginnings. And this is a powerful new beginning for you, whatever this is. All right, Capricorns, your message is self-acceptance. Yes, self-empowerment is what I want to say with Ace of Swords. So this is you accepting things as they are. Like I told you in the beginning, remember? This is you telling yourself it is what it is. And you are in acceptance, and you are not trying to fix or change anything, but you are seeing it from a different perspective. You are coming from a different understanding. It's like you can see things clearly. You can see things from the other person's perspective, or you can see the situation in its entirety. So a 360-degree view of what's going on, so you can see from the other side, and that is helping you accept. So maybe things are not going the way you um, things are not going your way, but you are okay with it because you are coming from a different understanding. So beautiful. Self empowerment. So the message is nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in your oneness, dear divine. Yeah, this is oneness. So in a relationship, this is you accepting the person, without any expectations. You don't want them to do anything for you. Instead, you are okay with them, like whoever they are, whatever it is that they want to do, you are just okay. And this is also you accepting yourself, and being okay with who you are as a person, your beliefs, the way you do things, who you are as a person, things like that. So that's beautiful energy, transformation. And yeah, you are, like I said, you are detaching from that situation, meaning emotionally, so yeah, you are not struggling with anything, um, not trying to change or fix anything. So this is nice. Whatever works best for you, Capricorns. So that's what I have for you, my dear. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And if these messages resonated, please support the channel by liking, subscribing, and also sharing your thoughts in the comments. It will be nice to hear from you. And please take good care of yourself. Have a nice week, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye.